And hello, yes, that's what we're going to do the magic with. Okay, if you could just. All right, Salem. All right, now, Salem, please give me that back. You're getting my magic feather all wet and damp. Give me that back. Cat, yeah. Yeah, that's right. My magic scrolls. Well, don't ask me to turn you back into a human anytime soon because you're acting very, very catty, my dear. Well, hello there, one and all. What is this newfangled device? Let me see. Yes. Let me put my magic things away. What was I making? Don't worry about it. Just doing a little tinge of magic on a Saturday night. And you don't have the show wrong. Yes, this is the Punchline Loading Through the Decades show. It is not WandaVision, so stop confusing us. All right? Just because my name is Agatha and I happen to be a witch does not mean that we are anywhere associated with the silly Disney business. Yes, yes. So just get that through your little skulls, all right? That's not going to be what we're doing today. Today, we're going to be taking a look through all the different times with a little bit of magic, of course. We could all use a little bit of magic now, couldn't we? Yes, I definitely think so. Maybe it will help to lighten. Nobody saw that. 1 minute. Mark, come on. All right. Here we go. Light. We could all use a little bit of comedy to lighten the mood. Or the moon. Oh, Agatha, you crack yourself up. Let's put that down. Don't want to change any lunar cycles or anything this time around. That was pretty terrible when that happened last time. But anyways, we don't need to go into that sort of business. We just want to thank you all for joining us on this mystical, magical endeavor through time and space and mostly time, but still, thank you all for joining us. Punchline Loading is very happy to have an audience. They're very happy for all of you lovely people and patrons and virtual audience members. Isn't technology amazing? Oh, if this kind of thing existed back when I started practicing magic, then they would have executed all of you for being witches. Oh, good thing people aren't doing it that much anymore. Just getting executed for, other things, but that doesn't really have to do with magic. So, anyways, let's take a look through. This is what I was looking to find. My magic time goggles. These puppies will show us the way, and we can have some fun going through to see what things were like in different times and different places, or just those annoying types of people who like to say that they were born in the wrong decade. Yes, you really wanted to be born back when they were burning witches at the stake? I think not. I think you probably didn't want to be alive then. I was alive then, and let me tell you, it was not. Okay, Agatha, this is not your show. Don't take over the broadcast. You're here for a good reason. All right, all right. These lovely people gave me a little bit of a job since they were like, well, you work with magic. It's a little similar to technology. It's a little bit magical, as you can say. So anyways, let us get on with it. Our first sketch of the evening is just about those little silly people I was telling you about. The ones who can't appreciate the modern world we're living in and don't know magic, so I don't know why they think they would do better in other times. But anyways, welcome to the first sketch of the show. And make sure that if you are really enjoying it, since this is all virtual, we can't get the real audience reactions, the raw laughter, the cheers, the boos, hopefully no boos. But either way, feel free to comment on the YouTube channel, and if your comment is good or entertaining enough, you might just see it pop on up on the screen. So let us know what you think and comment along. Now, we shall begin through the decades.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Absolutely. For sure. The 50s. Definitely the 1920s.
80s? Yeah, 80s, no doubt.
I prefer to live in the 1800s.
The Paleolithic era.
Everything was so cute in the 50s. The fashion was adorable, the poodle skirts, leather jackets. I always wanted to be a pink lady. There was sock hops and ice cream parlors. Also, women couldn't open a bank account or file for divorce. I always wanted to be a flapper and go to a speakeasy and have like a cute little like. I always wanted to be a flapper.
Well, if I didn't just say that magic was like technology, there seems to be a little bit of a technological issue. I'm sorry. I was playing too much with the magic and it intercrossed with my Wi-Fi waves. That's my bad, everybody. Oh, Agatha goofed. But here we go, one more time for all the marbles. Here is the real official show, all right? And this time with the actual images too, right, Magic? The magic says yes, so it'll work this time. All right.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
For sure.
The 50s. Definitely the 1920s.
80s? Yeah, 80s, no doubt.
I prefer to live in the 1800s.
The Paleolithic era.
Everything was so cute in the 50s. The fashion was adorable, the poodle skirts, leather jackets. I always wanted to be a pink lady. There was sock hops and ice cream parlors. Also, women couldn't open a bank account or file for divorce. I always wanted to be a flapper and go to a speakeasy and have like a cute little like bob or pixie cut. Prohibition just sounded like so much fun. Alcohol was so dangerous and unregulated and illegal.
The style, the epic movies, the crack epidemic.
They were simpler times. There was no technology to get in the way, and you got to court at fancy balls. Well, unless you were gay, then you were hanged.
People got to live in caves wherever they wanted. No mortgage loans, homelessness, or gentrification.
Men were actually chivalrous. They would pin you to mark you as their property. Women have the right to vote. Well, like as of yesterday, if your husband lets you, and if you're white.
You could go out to the dance clubs and you could hear like live hip hop at like the dawn of the genre. You know, that's if you weren't dying from AIDS.
Your doctor would give you cocaine to treat cholera, typhus, smallpox, tuberculosis.
The paleo diet was the way of life.
The lavender scare against LGBTQ+. Segregation.
Ronald Reagan, the literal devil.
Women constantly being accused as witches for expressing themselves.
None of that shit.
Lest we not forget all of that, right? Hear that? What did I just say? Witches being hanged? What about me? Don't hang me. I've never done deserve being hanged. Yes, history's so much fun. Little bit of the darker side of history, I would say. And those silly sock hops. I mean, what is that? What are you gonna hop in a sock? Isn't that like one of those potato sack races? I'm very confused. Just because I lived through all of these times doesn't mean I really enjoy them. Yes, nobody really knows much about the sock hops anyways. So we're gonna take it back even further now. Did you ever wonder with all of this zooming and Skyping? What was that? Ooh, snake in my hair. Not again. Ugh. With all that zooming and Skyping and whatnot, what if we had these sorts of magical technologies back in the day? I mean, I could do that. It's just a little flip of my magic wand. But for all you normal mortals and boring things like that, you couldn't have done that. Well, let's see what would have happened if we could have done that back in olden times.
My dear brother Ryan, we simply must try this new thing. It's called Zoom. Cousin Eliza says it will improve our lives immensely. We can talk to anyone we like without having to go visit them.
That does sound delightful.
Let's try it. Oh my goodness, it's Eliza.
Hello there, dearest Nancy and Ryan.
What sorcery is this? That is not Eliza, but the demon in Eliza's form. Away! I cast you away, you demon.
It is Eliza, Ryan. Don't be so rude. But if you're so worried, we can just remove her from the meeting.
That was an efficient way to cast out a demon. This works far better than any customary methods. I must try it again. Well, hello, grandmother. Bah, get off! oh, Josephine. Say hello to my again. Oh, this is quite fantastic, really. oh, hello. And bye-bye. Okay, goodbye now.
You can't keep casting out all of our friends. No one will come visit anymore. They're not demons, I promise.
Perhaps you're right, but this is such fun. What else would I do with it?
But why don't you Zoom with Adelaide? I know your ardent feelings for her. You need not wait for the debutante ball. These are modern times now.
My darling Adelaide. I do not know how to even begin to express my most sincere admiration for...
How dare you?
What?
Your microphone and camera are on.
Why, yes,
Don't you know that microphone talk must wait until at least the 3rd Zoom courtship meeting, and camera until at least the 6th? I simply cannot entertain advances from a man with such disregard for propriety. Goodbye.
Oh dear, that did not go well. But there's one area in which Zoom will never fail: business. You won't have to take the long trip to meet with your investment partner.
I suppose that is true. I've done many researches, and I feel we must invest in the steel this coming season.
All the firms in England are investing in steel. What an imbecilic notion. Are we like cattle following the most common of wisdoms?
You dare insult my business sense? I will not stand by while my honor is besmirched in this manner. I challenge you to a duel.
There is clearly no other way to resolve this matter. I accept your challenge. Noon tomorrow at Ye Olde Oak Bridge.
Indeed. Mark my words. I shall be avenged, unless...
Unless...
Well, I was thinking, Ye Olde Oak Bridge is, pretty far from here, so I'd have to get up before dawn, saddle up the horse, ride all the way out there, and, by the time I just get home, the day's shot. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Too bad we can't duel over Zoom.
First to spook the other off the platform.
Agreed. 3, 2, 1.
You can't frighten me.
Your shape has become something monstrous. I cannot look upon your countenance any longer. I can see it.
Oh, what nonsense! But at least I know my brother will stay in one piece. Oh, I just remembered. I have my second Zoom meeting with Edmund this afternoon. He said my eyes were the most beautiful he'd ever seen. Oh, I mean, he typed it. Yes, typed. Oh, so silly of me. We're not using the microphone just yet. Really, I promise.
Yes, if only it were that easy to cast out a demon by simply clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking to just go back and forth and back and forth. And yes, those filters were quite monstrous. I don't think I've ever seen any demons quite as horrifying and terrifying and disgusting as those filters. Oh my goodness, what is Facebook doing with itself? Ugh. So, going from the olden times, we're going to take it back a little bit more recent now with this one. This one is going to show us a little bit about, I'm sure you've heard about this tea, this common tea, that the Gen Z and the millennials are fighting. I always mix up Gen Z and Gen X and Gen Y and Gen Q. Are there that many of them yet? I don't know. I've been around since they weren't even naming these kinds of generations with those little quirky things like that. So we're going to just take it back a little more recently. Ever wonder what it would be like if the different generations would have to swap? Sort of like a wife swap, but not as an offensive version of it. So let's check it out and see how well they can handle it. Oh, these silly kids.
Last week on Generation Swap, Carolyn had an emotional moment when she was forced to switch her middle part to a side part.
No, stop. I can't do this. I can't. Get this camera away from me. Leave me alone. I can't. Oh, I can't. My hair. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And Heather had trouble getting rid of her precious skinny jeans.
Heather? Heather, are you in there?
My precious.
Oh boy, let's see how they do this week on Generation Swapped.
So this week, I'm gonna get real retro and switch over all of my social media accounts to more millennial-friendly platforms.
And I'm gonna bite the bullet and download TikTok.
I'm actually fine going back to Facebook. You know, I use it every so often when I want to show my mom something or make an event or whatever. I do miss the, good memes, though.
Am I being pumped?
What is this? Are you kidding me? This is from 2004. How are people still posting this? And it's from The Onion. Does anyone read? Wait. Is that a fucking Trump meme? Oh, hell no. God, Uncle Billy, why? Why are you posting? Oh my God. You know what, Aunt Barb? I'm not coming to Hayden's virtual birthday because I don't want to celebrate your little unvaccinated abomination. Oh my God, Mom, did you just like her comment? Oh, hell no. Okay, you know what? This is what I didn't want to say anything, but you know what?
Coming up, we see how switching up Spotify playlists affects these ladies' daily life.
Is she okay?
Oh shit! How have I never heard of this? Okay, oh shit!
Well, I don't know about you all, but I would have to say I can't really tell the dang difference between those two generations. I mean, maybe I'm just being a little old-fashioned, but who knows? Who can tell what anybody thinks these days with all these youngins going around? But oh my goodness, those reality show vibes. I mean, come on, the meltdowns, the shaky camera. I mean, all of the classic reality show tropes. You know, I'm not going to lie. I think I would binge it. I would definitely binge watch it. It seems like it would be a very interesting hit. I mean, hey, you put it on, what is that, TBS? Everybody watches anything on TBS. Although I'll have to say Facebook is probably not that cool anymore. No offense to anybody that's still using it, especially of the whatever generation is the older one. I don't know any of the cool names. We'll call them Gen AD or something. That's what I consider myself. You know, I'm a little bit of a Gen ADer myself. I've been around the block and around the centuries and stuff. So now we're gonna take it back to the modern times, even though we didn't really go that far back in time for the last one. But here we are. We're going to look at the modern technologies and how those sorts of silly things are plaguing our world, you know. Some of it is for the good. I mean, obviously doing this show and it's all a little bit magical and fun, but there are some negatives and downsides of technology. You know what I'm talking about, that data mining. So why don't we see a little more about that?
Who says romance and productivity can't coexist? My time here is worth more than that Uber driver, so it only makes sense to contract out my affections.
This is from Steve.
So romantic.
Uber knows this so well.
Maybe too well?
Yeah. Hey, babe, what do you say we ditch the app and just have dinner?
That sounds lovely.
That went well.
Faster than I expected.
Time for step 2.
Yes, step 2. I've been waiting for this moment.
I know. Here we are.
Let's get started. So, what exactly is step 2?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, we didn't want to have to worry about the implications of gathering all this very personal data that might have made us uncomfortable. And where would that have left Uber's bottom line?
Got it. And now that we know pretty much everything about Steve and Dara, we might as well use it. Oh, but what product can we make? I know. Uber Earth.
Uber Earth?
Of course. Why stop at Uber Eats or Treats or Holiday? We're leaving our poor customers on their own between Uber experiences. But with Uber Earth, the whole planet is a part of the Uber experience. Nothing is left to chance, or more importantly, our competitors.
Amazing. How about we try?
I'm so glad we deleted Uber Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
That was just getting to be too much.
Yeah, me too. Okay, like maybe there just aren't some aspects of our lives that should be mediated by an app. Right?
Who would have thought?
Just 1 sec.
A special delivery for you.
Okay.
That was weird.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay. You've won a vacation to Paeton, Nevada. That's somehow a very weird place to vacation, but it's oddly enough where we want to go. So it's amazing.
Pahrump? Why would they want to go there? It looks like a vast desert wasteland with a few casinos. It's like Las Vegas, but sad. And they just discovered a new spider species there? Oh, they have scorpions? What are they thinking?
They first bonded over scorpions. I heard them talking about it on their first date, listing out all the different types and which ones they'd want for a pet someday. It was really quite touching.
You heard them talking about that on their first date? We're allowed to do that?
Sure. Why not? I doubt they mind now that they're getting their dream vacation. Now, this is the genius of Uber Earth. We know them so well that we know that they'll come back to Pahrump year after year. And we have referral deals with the restaurants, shops, tractor rentals, you name it. Even the motel that's closest to the scorpion hiding spots. Each time we'll have just a little more info on them and we can nudge them towards whatever we want them to do and buy. After a few years, Uber Earth will practically run itself.
That's the dream.
Oh, wait. Did they delete the app? Oh, we have to get their permission again. They're not going to like this.
Yeah. In order to continue with your vacation, we need you to sign a simple agreement form. You agree to let Uber Earth, henceforth known as Uber Earth, isn't that clever, and its affiliates to access all of your data they can collect through any and all methods on everything you have ever done or thought until the end of time.
Uber Earth? We didn't even want Uber Holiday. The nerve!
What do we do?
We need an answer, please.
I mean, we can't disappoint those adorable little scorpions.
We can't.
So cute.
It's okay, I sucked the poison out. Oh, I love scorpions. Oh, I'm gonna call him Hubert. Hubert. Yeah.
Hubert and Lubert. You are the cutest scorpion.
And people think witches are weird with the kinds of strange pets and things that we keep. I mean, and these fools had scorpions? Oh my goodness, yes, leave them to the mercy of someone else, some other evil overlords. Oh, I've had some strange pets in my day, but that is one for the books. My goodness, look, you could not pay me to touch a scorpion. A newt, a toad, fine. A scorpion, no such luck. No such luck. Oh my goodness, my perfect hairstyle is seeming to be falling out of place, just like everything else in my darn witch shop and in my life right here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Those darn apps and social media things. Oh, can you believe how much information they steal from you? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's the real bug. That's the real government chip right there. They're always listening. You got to be real careful. Yeah, find some more lovable pets. Alpacas, something soft and cuddly. A cat. Hello, is there any better pet than a cat? Black cat preferably, but definitely no scorpions. Not to my liking. Oh, my goodness. Well, let me just get my most important thing, my time goggles, like I was saying before. They're very, very, very important to this whole operation. And we got... What is this? Ketchup packets? Oh, get that out of here. All right. So, these will allow me... to go back and see things from another time. Woo! So we're going to use these and take a little trip back farther in time, back to the old Victorian times. You guys have seen that show Bridgerton? Well, buckle up. Here, let me show you so you can see. There we go. Put those on. Yes, beautiful.
Why am I here? Well, to find love, of course. To find that woman that can expand my family and continue a long line of royal legacy. You bought that. Oh, how rich. Oh man. Oh yeah. That's what my mom keeps bugging me about. Yeah. But the truth is, I just want to have fun. I'll settle down eventually, but I am still young. Okay. And don't you dare tell my mom, or I'll have you hanged. Oh. Well, hello, babe.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. All the women here are so pretty.
I know, right?
So, what's your usual type?
Oh, me. No, I'm not picky. I love all women.
Okay, but do you have a thing for blondes, brunettes, maybe redheads?
Yes, sure. I love them all.
Oh, okay. My first impression of the Duke? He seems nice. I just don't know if he's really all that into me, though. All the women here are so gorgeous. I just don't know if I have enough experience to be with him. Lady Whistledown says that he's been with over 50 women. I just don't know if I have a chance.
Well, hello, babe.
Whoa, babe.
Yeah, babe.
You're calling me babe, and we just met 2 seconds ago.
Oh, we just have that spark, you know? It's I can almost feel it. Yeah.
You don't remember my name, do you?
No, I do not. Is it Daphne?
My name's Wilma.
Wilma. Yeah, that's Wilma. That's exactly what I was gonna say. You know, I was simply playing. Yeah.
He's a player. Trust me. And no one want to see one. Plus, Lady Whistledown has said he's been with over 100 women. Who knows what kind of diseases he has?
Hello, bud.
Hey,
You look beautiful this evening.
you don't look so bad yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. I don't care what Lady Windermere says about him. He was a good fuck.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that one really got to me, you know, those Shonda Rhimes shows. Oh my goodness, they just really put a tear to my eye. Yes, what a Casanova. Oh, what a heartbreaker. You know what they say about all those dukes, you know, they're all, let me get my wits about me. They're all the fuck boys of the olden times, you know, trying to extend the bloodline indeed. Oh, they're just ridiculously British. I can't believe it though. But honestly, real talk, I'll watch any of those reality shows, even though that one seemed to be a little bit of a reality and maybe a little extreme version of reality. I don't know what to call that, a scripted show or fiction or who knows what to call it. Anyways, all right. Well, it is almost the end of our lovely evening together. Come here. You want to join me, Salem? No, you're just going to stare me in the eyes and glare. All right, that's fine. Sometimes he wants to be involved. Sometimes he doesn't want to be involved in the show. You know how cats are. Very particular animals. Oh, what can we do? But I bet you're all wondering what happened with all of those, all of those silly Gen Z millennials. Well, you're in luck because we're about to find out just exactly what went down on that show in the next week. Let's see.
Welcome back to Generation Swapped. We've seen how changing style, music, and hair has changed these two, but this week we encourage these ladies to switch celebrity crushes. Let's see how it goes.
No. I can't. Is he of age? Is it hot in here? Whew. Whew.
Oh my god, this guy is old as I'm into it.
Nope. Can't unsee that boy band hair.
Oh, he's even older? Yes, daddy. Oh.
Okay, see, this one I definitely get.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Let's check in with our producers. We'll be right back after these short messages.
I don't ever wanna
Indeed. Facebook does need to go immediately. Isn't that right, my dear? Oh, yes. He's just going to run away because he's so horrified with Facebook. Everybody hates Facebook. I mean, no offense to anybody that's still using it, but get with the times, why don't you? Okay? Facebook is a little bit dead and gone. Whoops. Just like all of my witch friends from back in the day. My goodness, how fast that they disappear. And yes, that last one is actually a real song, but it's not called that. It's just a pop punk cover medley type of thing. But, you know, I am not quite as hip to all of these newfangled Millennial Z, Min, Gen M types of things. Very strange. It's very strange to me. Not as magical as one would think. It's just a little bit of a different kind of magic. Musical magic. Well, all of these crystals seem to be falling out of my hair. I need to go recharge them in the moonlight. So thank you all for joining us for this lovely evening. Thank you for coming back in time with us through time and space and getting a taste of all of the different times. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We will have our matinee show at 3 p.m. With a bonus extra sketch that hasn't been seen tonight. Yours truly makes a bit of an appearance in it, so I'm not just this random character floating around. Yes, Agatha the Witch does some acting too, and you'll be very impressed to see it if you tune in tomorrow. So make sure and come and see part 2, or should we say the extended version. But thank you all so much for joining us today and supporting such an amazing cause. Like we said in the Facebook group, yes, we're guilty of using Facebook too, even though it's an old media. All of the proceeds from tonight's ticket sales will be donated to Duante Reed's family, and so we are. What am I saying? Reed Wright, Dante Wright's family. I can't speak very well. It's a little too much of the magic for me, I guess, this evening. Just me and my cat sitting here having some magic potions together. Let me get started on another one. Where's that snake and that ketchup packet? Maybe we'll add some flavor. And you're all still here? What are you all doing? Go do something else with your lives, all right? You've fulfilled your social obligation to see your friend's show, and you're all very good people. So thank you all for doing your part. Okay, so make sure and tune in. Catch us next time. Give us a like and a follow on the good old Instagram at Punchline Loading Comedy. And thank you all again for tuning in. Have a lovely evening and a lovely weekend. And be glad that we're living in modern times and that no one's getting burned at the stake anymore. That's the real message of the show. Thank you all.